welcome to my channel. All right, guys, welcome or welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Bram. I talk about all things fashion, luxury, lifestyle, shopping, and travel. So if those are things that are interesting to you, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and become a member of my growing YouTube family. Okay, we are literally coming upon Memorial Day, like really, really quickly. Usually May takes a while. This whole year so far has been insanity in terms of how fast it's going, like really, really, really fast. So I figured that for the unofficial start of summer, let's talk about summer things, right? So I wanted to talk about the best things that I found online, luxury and like mid-range. So nothing super affordable, honestly, on the list, but there are like some sprinkle, like it's a mix. It's a mix of luxury and like not high street, but like mid-range type of stuff. Like, yeah. So we're going to go over that. I actually have another video coming out where we're going to talk all about affordable summer items that I'm loving. That'll come out soon. But this one is the one that we're doing first. And it's a fun one. And I wish there was some stuff. I mean, I'm going to show you pictures, obviously. A few of these things are on my list. We'll see if I end up with them or whatever. But some really, really beautiful things, in my opinion, this summer. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about it. First of all, I want to show you behind me. I have two new additions. I don't know if you saw them in my last videos, but that is, I have to name them. I name everything. For the most part, I name everything. But I have neglected this area behind me. So this guy right here is the one from the Goodwill the other day. Actually, she's a girl. And this is a guy. He is, I don't know what his name is yet, but he can't stand up straight. So he's just hanging out over there. So I'm working on my background and like filling it up with stuff. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I've also decided that I will, for my videos, put my bag of the day up there, and that way there's a little bit of like designer eye candy behind us. Sometimes, most of the time luxury, sometimes not. So that'll be up there so that we can, get them in frame a little bit. Okay. All right, let's go. I have a good list for us, I think. All right. So first thing is first. I am loving these shoes. I have not been, so if you have been here before, I am a big fan of vintage items in general. I love, among my favorite time periods are Y2K, like Louis Vuitton and some of the other brands during that time frame as well, but nothing better than Fendi and Louis Vuitton in that era, in my opinion. Also Dior. So those three. Chanel, to me, peaked in the 90s. So definitely, over the top, big CCs everywhere, like the 95, the 1995 Barbie runway bags. I think they're blowing leaves or cutting grass or something outside. So why would they be blowing leaves? It's almost summer. I don't know. They're doing something out there. So just in case you hear that, I'll try to filter it out when I edit, but just in case. So anyway, Versace is, in my opinion, one of those brands that I like, is in that time period, like that mid 90s Versace opulence. It goes hand in hand, in my opinion, with Chanel from that time period. Okay. So that is my favorite Versace time period. Oh my God, it's so loud. Do you hear that? Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't even think straight. It's messing up my mojo. Okay. Let me try to focus. So Versace tends to be one of those designers that, honestly, in the past 30 years, I haven't really loved. Here and there, there's been a random Versace item that I've liked. I showed you guys, I got two pieces from, or actually three, but I only have one left of from the Fendace line, and that was cool. But for the most part, I feel like Versace is, it has not really sparked any interest in me in a very, very long time. However, I am loving their summer collection. So specifically these two pairs of shoes. They are at the time that I took these pictures. I don't know when they're actually going to be ready for order. They are pre-order at the moment. I don't know when they'll be ready for actual like shipping or whatever. But they come in the blue and the pink. They're super over the top Versace, but in a beautiful summer way. I don't know. I'm loving them. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it. I'm loving them. I don't know if I'm going to grab them because obviously we've also been talking about my um, putting a pause on designer shoes and focusing on bags instead. And because I have just a ridiculous amount of designer shoes and it just doesn't really make much sense. So, however, if I am going to be buying a pair of shoes this summer that are designer, those are probably going to be the ones if I can get my hands on them. I love them so much. And I think that they are classic Versace enough that they're going to be good forever. Forever. You will keep these in your collection forever. They're beautiful. Okay. Next one. It's two Chloe bags that I'm really liking. However, I'm going to show you the pictures. One was in a vlog that we did when we were in Bal Harbour. We saw it in the beautiful like matcha color. I love it. It looks like the Prada raffia bag, like the first version a few years ago, but better. I like the Chloe script personally. I like the little like dangle mini charm hanging from it. I just think Chloe does boho chic like very effortlessly, and I love it. The next one is, I don't know if it's like the banana bag. I believe it's called the banana bag, but in the raffia. Also absolutely beautiful. uh, is it called satire? Satire? I feel like it's satire, but it might not be pronounced like that. You guys know the website I'm talking about, I assume. Anyway, I saw the banana bag, the Chloe banana bag on satire for 1,200, and I believe it's about 2,000 in the store. I also saw a few already pop up on Fashion File. So my suggestion, I think it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. If you are going to do it, go either the pre-loved route because people literally haven't had it long enough for it to really look worn yet, or check out satire, whatever, and go that route because you can, I mean, $800, like you could buy the Versace shoes and the Chloe bag, you know what I mean? So that's definitely the way to go, but I'm loving both bags like so much. I think they're beautiful. Next one. The Chloe platforms. I tried those on in the Bal Harbour vlog. Yeah, it was when I went to get my ear pierced and I was waiting. Anyway, absolutely stunning. I love these so much. Also, I found them on satire, but in the leather version. I'm loving the pink PVC. I just think they're so beautiful. They're very high for me, but I'm loving the like the tree bark inspired like etchings in the tree motif thing that they have going on the bottom. I just love them so much. And those are another pair, I guess, that if I was going to invest in a pair of taller heels platform designer shoes, that would by far be the ones that I would grab this summer. So I love them. Okay, the next one is just like, it's not a specific item. This list is just sort of, like I said, like the best summer things and also like just very summery types of options to, if you have somewhere to go, it doesn't need, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, and these are things, in my opinion, every single one of them personally that will last you like season after season. I don't think any of it is, I think all of it is relatively timeless. So, spending the money on it is maybe a good investment, not in money terms, but investment in your wardrobe. So the next one is Alimas. I love Alimas so much. My only problem with it is that I hate taking things to the cleaners. And I feel like I cannot be trusted to wash them. I don't even know if you can wash them. I never even read the tag. I also don't iron. I'm a terrible ironer and I hate it with every fiber of my being. So if something needs to be ironed, I either will not get it. If I think that it's something that will be on rotation too much in my wardrobe, I won't buy it because I will never iron it. And if I think, and then it's just too much money to send to the cleaners. But if I think it's like a special outfit of some kind that I will wear once in a while when I want to make a statement or whatever, or have somewhere to go, some sort of like summertime event or whatever. I mean, this is for the winter too, but you know what I'm saying. Then I will go for it and get it cleaned. So Alimas is one of those brands. I think there's so many knockoffs, and I have some actually on Amazon with the prints. However, completely different fit than the real version. So the Alimas is all in like a cotton linen. They all fit beautifully, in my opinion. I have maybe 3 or 4 outfits. Yeah, I know I have like one pair of pants that I was never able to grab the shirt for because it never came back in my size. I don't know how fast they go now, but the good prints, at least like the last few years, and I haven't really been checking them out this year or last year, but like before that, I would say like 22, 23. Yeah, summer 22, 23, I wore a ton of Alimas. And so 24 and 25, I think I'm right here. I haven't really checked like on stock and stuff just because I have a lot at this point. But used to be, or like maybe still is, that it goes out like the sizing, it dwindles pretty quickly. So, and you don't know if you're going to be able to like match them up or whatever, like get, because I feel like they really should, and they look best being worn as a set. So I would recommend, if you see it and you think you're going to like, yeah, like just go for it and return it later if you don't like it. But some of the better prints go very fast. Now, like I said, there are Amazon dupes for sure. I have a bunch of those too. They are fine. They're good because I can throw them in the wash and not have to worry about them because they're a synthetic material. They don't really wrinkle, but they don't fit the same way. So in my opinion, the Amazon version is like, it's an any day type of thing. The Alimas version is when I want to get dressed up, I'm going somewhere special, or I want to feel extra put together or whatever. I think that they are so quintessential summer. Like I said, lots of fun prints. I love them. And I will link, I know that you can get it on their website, of course, or you can also get, I believe they have them in Net-a-Porter, I believe is where I got most of my sets. But I'll link I'll link it below. All of this will be linked below. Next is also another brand that I absolutely love, that I have a bunch of pieces from, and I'm trying to stop myself because I think that you could go totally crazy. And I do have some on my like clothing wish list, but I'm trying to hold off a little bit. But that would be Farm Rio. Farm Rio, if you have not seen them before, they are a Brazilian brand. They have absolutely stunning prints. Every season they have like a handful of just beautiful, beautiful prints. I have quite a few pieces from them. I don't even know when or where I first stumbled upon them. I believe Nordstrom carried it or carries it. Now there's a store in the Aventura Mall that I'm constantly looking in. This season they have such incredibly beautiful items. I love their prints so much. Obviously, if you saw my last vlog, I was on the hunt for the Starbucks Farm Rio cup for no reason other than I really like their prints, because we all know that the Starbucks cup is completely useless. It doesn't keep anything cold. So it was really all for the print, and the print is absolutely stunning. Like all their prints are stunning. So yeah, I would go online. I would take a look. They do go on sale quite often, so I would check that out. I believe that there's a sale going on right now. It could be I think it's out of season stuff, but not to say that you couldn't get some summer stuff in there, because they do winter stuff as well, and their winter stuff is also spectacular. but I believe it's like up to 60% right now. So I would definitely take a look at that. But they also have some absolutely beautiful new prints. There's this one stunning pink print that I'm really wanting to get the skirt from, I believe. And I like very, very tempted and trying to wait it out to see if it will end up in the sale, but I don't know. I'm nervous. It really gives me, honestly, sometimes the prints give me very like Dolce and Gabbana vibes. Sometimes they're a little too boho for that, but sometimes it's very Mediterranean summer and very like, D&G kind of like tile-esque prints, which are beautiful. So yeah, I would definitely look at Farm Rio. Next one, staying with the clothing, Camilla. So I didn't know about Camilla until relatively recently. I had kind of ventured into the store a few times, but so Camilla is very expensive. Honestly, I think it's very expensive, but they do go on sale, and they go on sale like it's quite a lot off when you can catch the sale. I think that their stuff is absolutely incredible. To me, it's very much in the same vein as like Zimmerman, or what else is like a whimsical kind of brand? I don't know. But I think Camilla even does it maybe even a little bit better than Zimmerman. I like Zimmerman. However, I don't like their sizes. Zimmerman, I have not yet really. I have one pair of pants that are very Alimas, Farm Rio, Zimmerman, Camilla. They're all sort of interchangeable to me. I don't know if you guys see it differently. Let me know. I think Alimas tends to be more. No, I think yeah, Alimas tends to be a little more fun and like like tongue in cheek a little bit with some of their prints. I feel like Farm Rio is a little more boho. Zimmerman is a little more like high fashion, girly type of thing, more whimsical. And Camilla, I think, is very, very Zimmerman, if I'm gonna kind of match them. However, sizing is way more inclusive, which is kind of what I was getting to. So Zimmerman, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, I think is like their sizing plan. And because of their materials, a lot of them don't stretch. So for me, at least, up until very recently, I have been not able to do Zimmerman at all. And Camilla has a very wide range of sizes. Maybe not in store. I have a store near me. I'm obsessed with it. It's like walking into a candy store. But, if you don't have one near you, online typically they have a really good array of sizes, which is really, really nice. And their stuff is just so much fun. They have like, for example, they have like a White Lotus line right now that's like supposed to be pulling like the creativity from the White Lotus series. They had a Wicked line, which was kind of cool, even though I'm like, that's not really my thing, but I thought it was just like a cool, their stuff is not, it doesn't feel souvenir-ish at all. So anyway, take a look. It's absolutely beautiful. They actually did and I think maybe they still do. I don't know. Last year, I went in and tried on a pair of sneakers. I like Superga. If you guys know Superga, I like their shoes. They don't really fit me amazing, maybe because of the rounded toe. I don't like anything touching my big toe at all. So I like my things, like my shoes, just a little bit big. And for some reason, Superga just doesn't fit me correctly. However, they did a collaboration with Superga, and I was very tempted because it was so beautiful. Like the collaboration was just like perfect, and they were great. So they do they do things like that sometimes. They definitely have like really cute accessories, bags, things like that. So if you like over the top rhinestoney things like I do, I think Camilla is definitely a beautiful option, not only summertime, but all year. But I do think that they're very like summery. I think they're an Australian brand, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, next. Kurt Geiger, I've been talking about them for weeks now. They have some beautiful rainbow things right now. One thing in particular is this rainbow big tote bag. So if you are wanting kind of like a raffia style bag and you don't know what to get, this isn't raffia. It's almost like beads, I guess. It's like a macrame. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's great is what it is. And it comes with like a little pouch inside. So it's like two bags in one. I tried it on in a previous vlog. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's absolutely perfect for summer. Plus, you won't be like everybody else with a raffia bag, even though I love a raffia bag. But I just think that every summer there's always raffia bags, and that's great and everything. But this one is like a special one. So this would be my pick. I love it so much. If I wasn't going to get like the Chloe or whatever, definitely I mean, how many raffia bags? How many like of these types of bags can you really have? I guess you can have a lot, but how many do you need? I mean, I don't know if you need any, but like one, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But if you are going to go for if you want to do like a cheaper version or whatever, I think it is so beautiful. Hands down. I love it. Okay. Next one is the Coach Crochet. Crochet? Is that what it's called? I don't know. This is my notes. So I don't know if I just made that up or whatever. But anyway, it is the Coach bag with the top handle. You'll see it here that says Coach in the front, and it is in the raffia. I like it. I do. I think it is really, really cute. I think it's a good option. If you want a name brand, but you don't want to spend a crazy amount of money, I think the Coach raffia bag is absolutely beautiful. I like the shape because I feel like it's good for work. Am I getting it? No. I do really like it though. It is actually really hard to find. So if I can find it, I will link it for you. I've seen a few other people on YouTube unboxing it. I think it's really, really cute. Like if you want like a more buttoned up raffia bag, I think this is it. I think it's really cute like for that. This would be like a summer work bag in my opinion. And I heard it's very lightweight, all of that stuff. I like it a lot. I also like the Coach Brooklyn bag in the raffia. I think that one is great as well. Actually, I like that one better than the other one. That would be my personal pick, and that I would do. But that one is also sold out almost everywhere. I couldn't find it anywhere. So it is what it is, but I do like that one a lot. I don't, however, think that you need to spend $295 or whatever it is, $300 on a raffia bag. I was in not H&M. I don't like H&M anymore. I was in Zara today, and they have quite a lot in that same kind of like hobo shape. So we'll talk about that in the next video. But if you are looking, if you are in the market, you don't want to spend a lot, Zara has a ton of raffia bags right now. Next and last is the Miu Miu bag. The Miu Miu, rainbow crochet, beautiful bag that I keep on missing. I keep on missing it. I know that they released it this year. Last summer, it went like immediately. This year, I believe they re-released it. And then I keep on seeing it on like reseller IG pages, which is fine, but I'm just I just don't want to spend the extra money on it, to be honest. So if it fell into my lap for the $14.95 that it is, then I would snap it up. But I think it's so hard to find, but I wanted to mention it because it is so insanely beautiful. I love it. I know that they have the tote version. I like the little version. I think it's so perfect for the summertime. Literally, it's perfect forever. Like I don't see this bag like it again, to me all of these things are relatively classic. None of them are super duper trendy. None of them are going to be something where we're going to look at it and be like, "Oh, like, a lot of it is just like very classic silhouettes, whatever." Is the Miu Miu little pouch bag a little bit Y2K in the shape? Yes. But I also just think it's very, very summery in general. Like, I don't think that it really matters. It literally looks like you are on vacation. You brought a tiny little bag. You're not trying too hard. It's just the cutest. Oh, I love it. Anyway, that's all. That is my list, guys. Thank you for listening. If you have made it this far, I so appreciate you. If you have made it this far and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I would so appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me every time somebody subscribes. Warm and fuzzy on the inside. And that's it. Other than that, if you liked this video, a thumbs up would help a ton with the algorithm, and yeah, it would help. And again, hit the bell notification. I post videos Mondays through Fridays at the moment. And last but not least, I'm going to put up my Instagram handle one more time so you can come follow me over there. And last but not least, I am going to put another video right over here, just in case you haven't seen it and you would like to. All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.